Hi, my name is Bill Jarrett, and this is Packet Tracer Activity d3543, where we're going to verify and troubleshoot EIGRP operation. First thing we're going to do is determine the status of all connections. So we'll try to ping a few things, for, such as the default gateway of PC1. So we'll start here. We'll try to ping that. Bring it over here. Let's find where our default gateway is. It looks like it's 10.10.20.1. Alright. Try this again. Ping. 10.10.20.1. We're getting replies. It's a good thing. Next, we'll try to ping the fast Ethernet 01 port or interface on the Chicago router. So let's minimize this. Find the Chicago router. There it is. The FA01 port, fast Ethernet 01 interface. And we're looking for port status, MAC, IP address. There it is. So we'll try to ping that. And it looks like it's hanging and we're not getting nothing. Nope, timing out. Let's see if it times out again. Timed out. Okay, so I'm just going to time out all the way down. So we have a problem between Chicago and Chicago 1, it looks like. We're trying to ping from here to here, and we're not getting there. So there's a problem somewhere between there. So we need to figure that out. So now we'll go into the Chicago router, see what the problem is. So we'll open it up. Let's go to the CLI. It's already open, it looks like, but we don't really want to be here. What we want to do is show our protocols and our running configuration, and we can't do that from our config interface. So we need to exit out, exit again. Now we should be back to privileged executive mode, so now we can actually do that. So we'll say show IP protocols. There they are right there. And we also want to show our running config. Okay. So you go back and take a peek here, see what's all set up here. Alright. So here we are, show IP protocols. Alright, automatic summarization. Here's our routing for networks. Okay. Show running config. And here we see our interfaces, 0001, and our serial interfaces. Okay, so next, let's go to the Chicago 1 router and do the same thing. I'll minimize that for a minute. Go to Chicago 1, open that up, CLI. Doesn't look like we're started yet, so we need to enable this one. And from here we can actually run show IP protocols. Show IP protocols. There doesn't appear to be any on this one. Then we'll try show running config. Okay, here we go. Fast Ethernet 00 and 01, and that seems to be the only things that seem to be connected. Okay, so we have Show IP protocol, show running config. Zero zero, IP address 1010. 1010. Alright. So next we're going to try to go ping from PC4. We're going to try to ping it from the opposite direction and see what we get. So here we are. So let's try to ping our default gateway first. Copy. We're getting replies, which is good. And then we'll try to ping our fast Ethernet 00 interface on our Denver router. So let's open that up real quick. Take a peek. Fast Ethernet 00. Our address there. Paste. Pinging. And we're timing out. It's 2 timeouts. I seriously doubt if these next 2 will go through. So it tells us that there's probably a problem somewhere between the Denver and Denver 1 router, just like on the other side, Chicago and Chicago 1 router. Okay. So next we'll go to the Denver router, and we'll go into privileged exec mode. And we're all the way in, so we got to back out a couple layers. Okay. Now that we're back to privileged exec mode, we can say we want to see who the neighbors are. So show IP EIGRP neighbors. So there's our neighbors. Hello. Then let's take a look at our running configuration while we're here. Okay. Interesting. All right. So let's go to our Denver 1. Open him. Do the same thing. Showing, I have to name it first. There we go. Show. How was that wrong? EIGRP. Denver. Oh, show IP. That's what I'm missing. Duh. Okay. Huh. Alright. Interesting. It says IP EIGRP neighbors for process 100. So our Denver 1 router is configured with EIGRP routing protocol and an autonomous system number of 100. And our Denver router Go back to him. It's configured differently with an autonomous system number of 10. Very interesting. Okay. So we're going to go to Chicago 1 and change him. Enable him. We need to give him a configuration mode. Conf T. Now we have in configuration mode, we got to configure EIGRP with the correct autonomous system number, and then advertise the proper networks. And then we got to do the same thing at the other end, off of Denver 1. Okay, so inside Chicago 1, we're all set to go. We need to do is enable this puppy and start running some commands. So we enabled it. We need to get into global configuration mode. And now that we're in global configuration, I can throw some commands. So we're going to start by setting the right EIGRP to make that 10. And then we're going to set up our network correctly. So it's improperly done. 10.10.254.252. Then our subnet's going to be 0, 0, 0, 3. Okay, looks like everything took. That's good. Let's go ahead and exit. Exit. My traditional copy run start so I don't lose everything. I was paranoid that way. Let's see if everything took okay. Show IP protocol. Okay. And then I want to see show running config. Mean. You see our IP addresses. There's 10, EIG, router EIGRP 10, 10, 10, 2D4, 252. Looks correct. So, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Now let's go over to Denver 1, do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to enable it, go into global configuration mode. Now that we're in global configuration mode, we can start setting everything up. Okay, so for network, 10.10.254, work 10.10.254.240 space 0.0.0.3. Okay, it looks like the light like that took okay. Next, the next network is going to be 10.10.40, 10.40.0 with a subnet of 0.0.0.0.123, there it is, .255. Okay, that looks right. Let's hit our exit. Exit. Copy run start. And let's say show IP protocol. Okay, it's 10, that's good. blah blah blah. 254, 240. Alright. And then say show running config. Oops, grab my hyphen. Show running hyphen config. There it is. And there it is, router EIGRP10. They both look to be configured correctly. Okay, so we're good. We're golden. So we go ahead and get out of here now. Now we're going to try to ping a few things and see if we got our connection all set up correctly or not. Alright. So let's try to ping from PC1 to PC2, PC3, and PC4. So we'll just go ahead and open all these guys up, since we're going to be working with them all. There's PC1, there's PC2, here's PC3, and PC4. Okay, so I want ping from PC1 to PC2. So PC2 has an IP address of 10.10.10.2. Uh-oh, this is not good. So I'm not getting anywhere with that one. That should be right. Something's wrong. I'm missing something, so I should go to what did I do wrong? Go back and look and see what I've done. See where I've messed up. Well, for one, that's probably has to go away. The way I'm going to have to do this is go into conf t and change that. So we'll say no router EIGRP 100 and exit, copy run start, let's take a look and make sure that our other guy doesn't have a similar problem here. Looks like he doesn't. Hopefully we'll get this right this time. So we'll try to ping and see what happens, I guess. Nope. Oh crap, what did I do wrong? Interesting. Ah. Put detected out. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, after beating my head against the wall and trying to figure out what I've been doing wrong, I just looked and found it. It's right in front of my face the whole time. Here was the problem. I configured this one, but there's another one that has to be in right after that, which was supposed to be a network of 10.10.20.0 was supposed to go in there, and that's what I'm missing. So I need to re-enable and add that guy in there. So go ahead and exit out of here. Back to global configuration mode, which is where we want to be. So I want to set up router EIGRP 10. And we're going to go ahead and try this again by making our network. First one will be 10.252.0.0.3. And then we'll make our second network, which is what is missing. 10.10.20.0. The subnet of 0.0.0.255. Exit, exit, and copy run start. Okay, now I want to see what I just did. Okay, apparently it now has the two that need to be in there. Thank goodness. Alright, so we can get out of here. Now, we're going to try to ping everybody and see what happens. So, let's try to ping from PC1 to PC2 and see what happens. Hopefully, it will work. Because I'm tired of doing this. Alright, PC1, PC2. So there's his IP address. Copy it. Minimize. Ping. Oh God, please work. Thank God it's working. Alright, so we're getting responses. That's good. Now we're going to go to PC3. So, we'll minimize this, find PC3, drag it over, find this IP address, copy, Ping PC3. Please work. No. Oh, good. We're getting replies. Thank God. I was scared for a minute there. Alright, now let's try to ping PC4. First we'll need his IP config. Here we go. And we're getting replies. Outstanding. Now we'll go to PC4 and do the same thing. Back to PC1, 2, and 3. So, let's get this guy's IP address. This is PC1. Let's go to PC4. Ping PC1. Outstanding. And then we'll try to ping PC2 and PC3. So PC2. Get reply. Outstanding. Last but not least is PC3. And we got replies. Alright, outstanding. Well, this is actually taking me about an hour to complete. Let's check results and hope and pray everything works. Oh, please work. Thank God. Okay, we are finished with this activity. I hope you enjoyed it because I didn't.